Now for today's video we're going to try a challenge and something that hasn't been done, I don't think, ever before. At least I've not seen it on my timeline in my subscriptions. So today we're going to try and use all 5 tyre compounds in a race, a 25% race around Jeddah, of course using 0% AI. Can we win? That's going to be the question. I do have one rule in place for this video, and that is that the wet compounds we have to use for at least 2 laps to make it a bit of a challenge. So here we are, Saudi Arabia. We're going to go ahead and jump into it. We're going to select the Red Bull. We'll go for realistic performance and we'll drive as Sergio Perez, of course, who got pole yesterday. So yeah, let's move ahead, and then we're going to do the settings. So assist wise, of course, we're going to make sure we've got everything off. So we'll turn absolutely everything off like always, and make sure we've got no aids whatsoever. So there we go, we'll make sure that's off. Then we're going to go for qualifying one shot. I'll make sure I start from the back of the grid, and then we'll go for 25% race. Quick weather, we'll go for a dry race, but we'll have to use the wet tyres at the start. That's going to be the plan, I think. Other than that, pretty standard, to be fair. Up next we've got the corner cutting rules and flags. We'll go for the whole thing, strict corner cutting limits, park from 8 on, safety car off because we don't want that ruining the challenge, and safety formation lap off as well. Finally, we have the difficulty, so we're going to go down to 0%, the lowest possible, make sure we have no issues, and then we're going to go for realistic, recovery mode, flashbacks, damage. We'll go sim, fuel mode hard, race starts, collision, surface and carcass, pit lane, tyre temp. And there we go. So there's all the settings. Let's get into the race and let's see what happens. Right, so here we are on the grid for the race. Last place, P20, and I've got a strategy planned out. So what we're going to do here is we're going to start on the medium tyre. We're going to do 1 lap, then do the 2 laps on the wet tyres, 2 laps on the inters, because that is the rule for this video. We have to do 2 laps on the on the compound tyre. Once we get those out of the way, we'll do 1 lap on the hard tyre, and then we're going to do 6 laps, I think, or 7 laps, basically run to the end on the soft tyre, so it gives us the best chance of fighting back. 13 laps, 5 stops, that's quite a lot. Fuel-wise, we're going to run it just about 30, maybe just under, because 5 stops will give us a chance to save a lot of fuel. And yeah, we're going to try and hit the front on the medium on the first lap and see what happens. If you're going to enjoy this one, leave a like, subscribe for more. Let's try and smash over 1,000 likes. And like I said, do get subscribed for daily F1 content on the channel. And I'm on the road to 100k. And if you want to see more of this type of content, let me know in the comments down below. But yeah, let's get into it. Right, let's do this. Let's see if we can have a successful challenge. 5 lights are on. Long 5 lights, but run away. Right, average start, nothing spectacular, but that's what you got on mediums. Down towards turn 1. I'm going to choose the outside line here. I feel like I can then get the inside. Going to try and cut underneath. Mick Schumacher there. Yeah, we'll take that. That's a decent little bit of progress made. Up the inside of the Aston Martins. Yep, lovely, lovely. This is good. Just slicing through, using the space that AI provide to make some moves happen. Oh, we're not going to go for the Ocon one there. Oh, wait, there we go. Yep, this is good. Happy with this. Force Gasly to go defensive. Loads of space on the outside. Let's go, this is good. Better than I expected so far, so we almost hit the back of Norris there. Let's keep it going. Around the outside of Norris, outside of Bottas. Verstappen is completely thrown away out front. Let's get past Lewis. Here we go. Outside line is the place to be. Lovely. And then Verstappen remains. We're going to box this lap then for the full wets.
Confirmed, we'll receive you at the end of this lap.
Get the full wet selected. Let's get Verstappen here into the final corner. Job done. So we've hit the front straight away. Now we're going to box for the full wet tyre. That's now the pit entry. Easy does it. Right, decent first lap. Better than I expected. Hitting the front, actually getting up to P1 at one point.
Release.
2.4 as well. Good stop from the crew. Okay, let's get the inters selected then for our next pit stop. Now we've got to try and survive 2 laps in the full wet.
Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
This is not going to be easy. This is going to be the toughest part of the video. I'm expecting to be about the same pace as the AI on these. I think, on balance. So I don't think we're going to go anywhere. We'll be okay now, but I think once we start to overheat, then we might start having issues. Luckily, this track isn't super heavy on traction, so we'll be okay. But I think we'll start to really struggle on the second lap. I can already feel it. Yeah, the tyres getting hot. You can see in the bottom right. Yeah, there we go. Straight away up to the red. Just a bit of wall spin there, and they've already gone hot. Now we've got to try to not
Check
spin.
your MFD for a new strategy option. Okay, copy that.
Leave me to it, Jeff. Leave me to it, mate. Trust the plan. Okay, easy does it. Doesn't matter if you don't make any progress here. This is all about staying alive, this phase of the race. I do not want to have any issues. We may even actually get a few places here if we can drive through this. Let's see. We're actually slightly faster, so we may be able to make some overtakes here. But I've got to be very careful, because with these tyres being so hot, you could even just spin on the straight. It's that simple. Got to try and lean on the fronts a bit. This is the type of corner where we can spin through here. Be very careful. Look at that, all 4 tyres on fire. Verstappen 43.8 fastest lap, there's the reference. We'll see what we can do next lap. Okay, we might actually go for the move here. Let's see. Giovinazzi, we've got DRS now as well. As we close in on the Italian. Struggling on mediums. Gonna try and set up the exit. Look at this. This is the Matrix. Things are not making sense here. Gonna try and outbrake Giovinazzi right at the outside. So this is what it's like racing with 0% AI. This is what it would be like pace-wise. Full wet tyres on a dry track. That's kind of what you're looking at here. Not quite able to get the move on Gio there. We're going to box this lap for the Inter though, so it doesn't matter too much. Let's not ruin it now. We've done a good job on this tyre to stay in the race. I don't think we'll puncture. I don't think there's any kind of threat, you know, on that front. Let's see if we can try and get Giovinazzi here just for the meme as we go underneath the hotel. This is where it's quite hard to find the grip. Oh my god, there it is. That's the snap I was talking about. Oh, the back end's getting away from me through there. And actually Mazepin being attacked by Giovinazzi here as we have a huge double front lock up into the final corner. Right, intermediates, give me them. They're going to be much better. We'll be happier on those. And we'll be faster than the AI on those as well. Let's not speed. Let's take it easy. Right. Intermediates. Give me them tyres. Quick stop, please.
Exit.
Not great.
Exit now.
Let's crack on. Let's keep pushing. Right, here we are. We've caught up to Giovinazzi again. And Mazepin. These two still going at it. This time we are going to have the tyres to pass them. But we're going to box this lap, so it doesn't really matter. We're going to go for the hard tyre. So we're back on the dries, which is good. And then we can obviously go for softs all the way to the end. There we go, Giovinazzi, nice easy pass. And we'll get Mazepin as well now with some DRS assistance. Lovely stuff. Right, let's box for the hard tyre. Got to factor in when Checo boxes here as well, so, or Verstappen, should I say. He's not pitting yet, so we're going to box. Hard tyre ready. Oh, slowed down there. Part of the game. Right, fastest lap, even going into the pit lane. That's absolutely crazy. Here we go.
Go now.
Right, we go again. Hard tyre time. Here we go then. The chase is on. We can now box for soft tyres on this lap. Verstappen hasn't pit, so that gives us free entry into the pit lane. We're going to pass Giovinazzi and Mazepin again, like a simulation, a replay of the last lap, as we just breeze past both of them.
Okay, we can take you this lap.
And we can box for the soft tyre and push. This tyre actually feels absolutely insane. This feels like a hyper soft compared to the wet tyres. But let's go then. Last stop of the race. Soft tyres at the ready. It's race time, baby. Now we're going to get serious. Got a few cars in the pits as well.
Go. Exit now. We're racing on the exit. Go, go, go.
I think we can win this. I'm quite confident. Looking at where Verstappen is on the mini-map, he's only just gone out the hairpin. Let's go. Soft tyre time, baby. Now we're talking. We're going to be catching Sebastian Vettel straight away here. Just like that, we've already caught up to Sebastian Vettel. Just got to tackle these AI cars, so now we're next. There we go. Up next, Nikita Mazepin once again. Look at the speed. So quick. Now we get the DRS. Verstappen still hasn't pit, which is interesting. So he's going quite long. Let's see if we do set a fastest lap. I'm curious to see if we can actually achieve that on the outlap. I think we can, you know. No DRS as Raikkonen pits. And across the line, not quite, but purple in sector 3. Look at that, we're already up to P11. Got Schumacher here through the first corner. We're going to have to just go around the outside. And there we go into the points already. Gasly next. Let's be careful here. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves, pace-wise. Lovely. Leclerc and Latifi now. One by one. We'll just pick them all off. There we go. P7. Absolute flight.
Max is coming in for his stop.
There we go. Verstappen pits. Ocon's going to pit, so that's going to let us go.
Some information on Schumacher.
Oh, Schumacher's got issues apparently. But there we go. Fastest lap.
Okay, clear.
That's Bottas leaving the pit exit right there in the Mercedes. And we're looking at our podium already. Another one down. And just like that, P3. Hamilton won't be too far up the road. There he is. No DRS, as Mick Schumacher's been disqualified apparently. And there we go, one more car remains.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Mr. Max Verstappen. Oh.
A new strategy is available on the MFD.
That's not part of the plan. Anyway, let's get this moved on. And just like that, up into P1 and ahead of Max Verstappen. I'm going to do one last stop to get my front wing fixed, and I want to try and go for a flat out fastest lap. So we'll briefly lose the lead, but we'll get it back straight away. Just going to box though, get a front wing change. Fresh set of soft tyres. We should rejoin comfortably P3, I think. Worst case scenario. The pit exit, of course, is going to favour us. Let's see. Pretty quick work, actually, from the Red Bull boys. That's going to be a 7.9.
Complete. Go now.
As Verstappen drives by. Hamilton not too far behind. I think it could be close for Lewis, actually. Considering the AI 0% difficulty pace. Let's see. There he is. Just going through 1 and 2 now. We'll get him straight away. And then shortly after,
there's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
We'll get a Max. Lewis gives that one up. And then Verstappen. There we go. Right. Let's see what kind of fast lap we can set. Well, there we go then. That is a flat out lap. Pretty much on the limit in terms of what I can do this race. 27.8. Not bad. Let's bring it home. Last lap. Well, here we go then. Last lap of the race. To be fair, in the end, one of the easier challenges, in fairness. Should have maybe made it a bit harder, doing 3 laps on the wets and 3 on the inters, but I genuinely thought it would have been impossible, but hey ho, there we go, job done. Challenge completed.
Absolutely awesome, just amazing, well done.
They've delivered an outstanding performance today and under intense pressure to take a well-earned victory here at the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. Tell me, Ant, how did they manage to achieve this win?
I feel like consistency was probably the key today. There's being quick, and then there's being quick lap after lap after lap. If you can do that, you can capitalise on other people's errors without making many of your own. And that's an approach that can push you a long way up the field.
Red Bull are our winners today after showcasing some incredible driving. There's been a huge push from them lately to stay competitive with the other teams.
Well, there we go then. Job done. Will Sergio be the victor tonight in Jeddah? We'll find out by the time this video goes out. The race should be in about an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours. And if you're watching this after the race, then I guess we'll see. Anyway, good luck to all the guys racing tonight. And yeah, that's the challenge done. If you want to see more of these, let me know. I can always make it more complicated by increasing the difficulty or doing, you know, more laps on the wet tyre, whatever it may be. Either way, hopefully you enjoyed it. Something different on the channel here today. And yeah, there you go. There's a lot. So leave a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe for more daily F1 content as always on the channel, guys. If you haven't done so already, check out 2 videos on screen if you haven't seen them already. But that is it from me here today, and I'll see all of you in the next one. Until then, have a good rest of the weekend, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios.